All right, next we are going to look at the vent length of the jacket. So the 100 point that we're going to be keeping our attention at is where the vent begins. Right here, kind of at the hips of the jacket, or near the hips of the body. Let me do that again. I can edit this later. For the vent length, we are going to be looking at where the vent begins as the 100 point. And what we can do to the vents, there's two things. You can increase the vent length or you can decrease the vent length. I'm gonna go ahead and preface decreasing the vent length or lowering it is way less common. You're hardly ever gonna do that, if at all. And what we wanna do with increasing the vent length is think of it as an on-off switch. So, and I'll explain what that means. If we see diagonal U-shaped pleating, that is an indicator that we need to raise the vent length. And the reason that you see this is because it is falling below where the natural seat sits and kind of lifting up where the seat lies. So we want to increase that vent length so that it allows it to drape a little bit more naturally. So again, it's a little bit more minimal on Joseph here, but if I pull the jacket through, get a little bit better of a visual here. You can see clearly now that U-shaped diagonal pleating. Again, think of it as an on-off switch. So we're going to go +2 for the vent length, which is the max that you can increase it. So really, it's either touch it, or we go +2 if you see the U-shaped pleating here. Beautiful. Also, it's important to keep in mind that the vent length is affected by the jacket length, and if you adjust the jacket length, the vent length changes by about 30%. So just keep that in mind as you're doing your measurements.